Drive at 10 a.m. is going to be very, very muddy, but I'm very, very excited to see all of what is going to be showcased in this Genesis.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got a lot of actually like pretty heavy hitters. The kind of fun part of like the FGC side of Genesis is Cali has all these hidden bosses, right? Like players that you might not know if you aren't like tapped into the region like this.
Yeah.
And you can see a few of them here, right? Brone, ikushisu doing a great job, you know. Botan, Leahi holding it down from the SoCal sides of things, and then Avian was supposed to be on the commentary roster, and then what happened? He goes ahead and makes a top 8 on us.
Yeah, so I went ahead and just put on my resume. I was like, hey, I could probably do the job.
I could probably do that.
Sorry, Avian.
I could tap in. You need a tag real quick?
You know how you tag him in? Like, leave the rest to me?
Yeah.
Leave the rest to me. I'll take care of it, Avian.
You know he's like, I need backup. Like he's trying to call it in real quick. But of course we also have Fly on the wall and Cheese on that bottom side, and then It's Me Pugs. You know, we got to watch a little bit of Pugs yesterday on that bike in the pools beginning of the stream yesterday, and we're starting it off with just a nice rounded out top 8. A lot of kind of an interesting bracket and kind of an interesting story coming into this was Leahi being first seed for this tournament, despite not actually having a win at an event this size. She has a few locals wins in SoCal. It's certainly no slouch, but it's kind of an interesting power level where, you have to fill the shoes of people believing that you're going to win the tournament when you don't have a win on your resume. And that can be kind of daunting if you're, walking into a fresh tournament like that.
Yeah, especially being like a young caliber player, right? So you have that young caliber player, and you've been very, very hungry for a very, very long time, and then people have set that expectation on you, right? And then when you put that expectation on it, it becomes very, very stressful.
Oh yeah.
But as a first seed, I gotta say, for a young caliber player, they did pretty awesome because they still made top 8. So they still projected to win.
Yeah, no,
technically, just from a different angle. You know what I'm saying?
Still in the running.
Yeah, still there.
You're playing to your post.
Yeah, Goichi got knocked out in losers too.
No shit. No,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goichi was actually in losers, and that was the player that was destined to win. So maybe this is the hey, I'm just saying, like, maybe the narration is all of the top seed players go sent to losers to win the tournament. It could be. It's a brand new day.
We've seen plenty of losers runs across the Genesis history, so maybe it's something in the water, maybe it's the storylines. But of course, to decide all of that, we have to get started with our matches that we have here for you today. I believe I see sitting down at the setup right over here, Ikushisu and Brone. Now, I'm actually really excited about, I know Brone had a little bit of complication getting here, but I'm very excited about this matchup in particular because these are both NorCal natives. These are very strong gamers. And whenever you get an in-region battle like this, there's so many layers that they have developed for each other. There's so many opportunities for them to kind of strut what they know about the opponent that I always love to see.
Yeah, and I'm all about player engagement. I enjoy. I like how I get to see what a player is going to bring to the table when all eggs are in one basket. Which eggs are you going to put in that basket? You may not put the eggs that you're going to probably save in the future or you're not confident with, but I really like what kind of style that they're going to kind of project into the gameplay. And the cool part about it too is to always change per round. This is the best of 5 game. So the first 2 games could look one way, and then the dynamic shift can happen very, very fast.
Oh, yeah. That's sort of something that I feel like as Strive has gone on, we've seen a lot more development with, is just people having developed their gameplay enough to have pivoting play styles, to be able to go through longer mid-set adaptations. So we're going to have to see, what do y'all got? What did you bring to the table? It's 10 a.m. What eggs in the basket? Because we're all thinking about eating breakfast right now.
I know, man. And Bedman, well, A.B.A players definitely love their breakfast. Let me tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Anything with close eggs, close flash, 2 heavy eggs,
Absolutely. And we're trying to get in there. Command dash through the first needle, like that. Okay, yeah, good spacing from Brone. And I feel like a huge part of this, actually, I like Brone getting active with the Wild Assault. He's a much more passive player, so trying to get active early, but Ikushisu's already ready for him.
Yeah, Shisu right now got them in the corner really, really fast. Brone was putting himself in the corner, just trying to keep out A.B.A, and A.B.A got a chance to go into her awakening mode, and once she gets into this mode, it's really, really potent.
Yup, and that overhead should seal the deal. Brone, hold that one for the next round. You're gonna need it. Of course, you did knock down the burst, so you know you can play for the econ here. You know, you can play it forward. But ooh, yeah, good check on the 2K. One of the other things that's kind of hard for Bedman in this matchup is, like, if you can run the jealousy clock out, you're in a good state. But when that bar is real full, the red light indicates those doors are not secure.
Oh, wow. I gotta say, this is gonna be a very, very, very high-end just either I'm gonna dash forward or I'm gonna jump. And Brone has to be very, very strong at holding their ground.
Ooh, BRC.
Oh, yeah, it's just not allowing them to play the game. You know, like the first round start was the dash check 2K, and Bedman was not ready for that. And then the next interaction was the jump S immediately, and that move is so good. Like, it's so good as like a preemptive button. Like you don't even try to react with it. You like jump and you're immediately pressing it. If you're not ready, you're going to Cancun in the corner.
Absolutely. You will get mopped up by that button real quick. Oh my goodness. And we're anti-airing with ball? We're just sending it?
Yeah, Ikushisu is very, very confident in just running in and kind of just enforcing their will, especially when they have they're back in the regular mode. Okay. Nice throw.
Yeah, good setup for the tick throw there. Take advantage of the frame. Ooh, and we got backdash BRC mix on the defense. I like that. Never be out of life. Never be willing to just be docile in that corner.
Nice.
RC will get back into
I like that.
Yeah.
So what's going to be the round start interaction here? They're going to do micro dash, or they're going to jump, or they're going to do?
Ooh.
Oh.
Swings with a far slash, I kind of like that. Going big body. I mean, you haven't given Brone a lot of instinct to just like mash out a 6B there, right? So Shizu ready with just kind of like advancing the layers here. Super time. Should be enough to kill.
Yeah.
Bedman's kind of big.
Yeah, I think this is game. Oh, all the hits. Man, you know, when you have that full jealousy and then you're in the awakening, I just feel like it is so sad to just watch your life bar just get deteriorated like that.
There's always that moment where you're like, I gotta hold all this, and I lost like 60% for what?
And that was a nice 5D and the follow-up off the S. That was really, really good.
Yeah, this is where Brone can really start cooking. We have positive tension. We have meter for install if we want it. We also can crack the glass with some super damage. Not
really good.
Yeah, not gonna kill, but this is a situation you want, right? You can install, you can lob out some projectiles, you can really stall this game out.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't spend the meter to keep themselves safe. They have so much meter to work with, especially with the positive bonus. I really feel like they kind of was like really risky in that situation, and the tempo is swinging really, really fast. And this character is a very, very high octane, fast tempo character, so it could really be even right now.
Yup, and matching BRC for BRC.
Here we go. This is where it begins, right there. They got a burst. Oh, they got a burst at a different time. No. That's unfortunate.
You never want to see it.
Like I said, I just felt like that situation, they were just so greedy in that situation where they could have just been PRC to kind of keep themselves safe, keep the tempo going. Like at that situation when they have a low life, when a character like that, you really don't want to just make any like situation that allows them to get a chance. You can't let A.B.A get a chance. It takes one Keyblade wielder to enter the key.
Oh, absolutely.
And shut all of this down.
Yep.
And that's what just happened.
That momentum's just so hard to deny, especially against a player that knows you, right? Like that burst timing was like, I know you're gonna send it here. That I know you. We got the same backyard. We share a local.
Yes. But like I said, you know, these players are both in winners, so you know, Brone must have a game plan to kind of keep going, making sure that they can stay themselves and put themselves in winners finals. Let's see what they can do.
Now trying to like zone out a little bit more up backing, a little bit more needles, but Shizu's just finding a way forward every time. Tick throw off the key jab.
Oh, I like that delay just to kind of make sure you're going to press something. That was very, very elite timing from Shizu.
Yep, and we get a wall crack for it. Multi-overhead, the fuzzy setup is good, and now set point on the line for Shizu. Brone, it's time to wake up, bud. The bus is here. We gotta go.
So Shizu is playing their game.
Oh yeah, well in on top of it. Locking into this corner. Ooh, left a lot of space after that 2K, but Brone playing very respectful.
Yeah, just confident. Confident in their button presses, their button timing. That was an incredible throw. That had to probably be like an elite defensive throw right there, and you have to turn it around and try to get some momentum on your side right now.
Absolutely. With the corner here, the BRC mix, we still don't have an answer. GGSU just saying, I will not block. I don't need to. Why would I ever?
Yeah, but this is good. Positive bonus. Get a hard knockdown. Get the ball rolling right now. Oh, that's ground. Very good straight hit. That had to be a very, very powerful, potent straight hit that you needed to get this round. You need momentum right now, especially as an archetype like Bedman fighting A.B.A.
Absolutely, and you know, just getting that that shot in quick, right? That's a quick 2-pointer, but that's the first points you need on the board. Laying some more damage into this corner. Good guard crushes. Oh,
ikushisu got opened up. I mean, I would have got opened up too. That was a very, very unique way of kind of like staggering. So definitely felt like with the confidence that they had when they were pressing, definitely makes sense why they were getting rank trapped there.
yeah, it was a really good time on the overhead, right? Using the kind of delay that button has. Oh, YRC, we're trying to take the turn back. Burst immediately. You have to flex shield here if you don't want to have to wait until burst, but looks like we're going to take the super wall break all the same. That's a lot of jealousy rage to try to tag out on.
Like I said, all good things come to the end, like that defense and that burst. Unfortunate.
Yeah, kind of the situation you run into, right? Like the positive tension builds so much for you. So kind of running over, you're like, oh, I'll burst out the super. I think I'm in a good spot, but PRC is there to save the day. GGSU, I just felt like was well and more ready for that set. Brone, of course, you know, like you got some time to wake up. You know, you had some travel issues. You know, like take some time to reset, get warmed up again. GGSU was just well and willing to play, and said, I'm here. I showed up.
Yeah, you know, that archetype is very interesting. Like A.B.A being like such a very, very high speed character that forces you to make decisions like very, 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 very consecutively. So it makes sense that